Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Rusby. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the collective consciousness. I'm going to be using the sacred geometry cards. Really like these cards. Some of the first ones that I got. And they're by Francine Hart. I'm thinking we do the star spread. The star tetrahedron is one of the most recognisable symbols in sacred geometry. It is a three-dimensional form and shape of the primary energy system that surrounds our bodies, known as the Makaraba. There are male and female aspects to this spread, so it may be considered an in-depth balancing spread. It also speaks to the expanded awareness and connections to dimensions beyond the known. And that's the spread there. A bit like yesterday's in the star. Now these cards, they have reverse meaning. So what we do, we'll shuffle them 3 times. They're already jumping out at me, eh? Before we start taking the cards. 2, 3. Cut the cards, turn them around. 1, 2. 3. Turn them around. 1, 2, 3. Turn them around again. So that's 3 times 3. And then now, 1, 2, 3. From now, true, honest answers. Please, Archangel Michael, protect us during this reading. Please bring answers for the highest good of all. True, honest answers for the highest good of all. Six. Okay, card 1. The star spread puts you in touch with the symbolic attributes of the male and female tetrahedrons that combines to form the star tetrahedron. It also speaks to your nature as a child of the stars. Card 1. Begin with passion and ask what fires your engines. This is the male part of your being, which is aroused by ideas and encounters. Examining where your passions lie may lead you to know your life path. Cultivating the beauty and intensity of a passionate life requires discipline. And that is the tree vessel. And it's reversed, so it's like this. $63. Skepticism or a closed mind is the only thing that prevents you from receiving information. If you open your mind, heart and soul, powerful truths will reveal themselves. Card 2. Passion can lead you astray unless you utilise both inner and outer guidance as a teacher and friend. How might you be guided as you set things born of passion into motion? Ask for assistance from your guardians and guides. And that is reversed again. And that is the seed of life. There's no reversed aspect for the seed of life. The seed of life, 6 The seed of life shape is 6 cycles or spheres that complete one full rotation around one circle or sphere. This geometric configuration forms a beautiful 6-petaled flower. It is sometimes referred to as the Genesis pattern because the book of Genesis says that creation was formed in 6 days. The seed of life is the key to understanding expansion of a new energy, information and light as it enters consciousness. Pulling this card marks the beginnings of change in the progression of your inquiry. You have left the security of the centre of home of the known, and you are seeking a new day of looking at the world. In so doing, you have begun a pilgrimage that will lead you to greater understanding of who you really are. Yours has become the path of a seeker. You are beginning an adventure that will become the passion that will fuel your life's work. There is much information entering consciousness at this time. Listen to the messages from your higher self and especially take notice of how synchronicity is at work in your life. Pay attention to what attracts you. The more you tune yourself to the workings of spirit, the more you will be led to discover what you need to know to create your dreams and visions. Take heart and know that you're at the beginning of an exciting journey towards self-actualization. Card 3 is action born of passion and guidance, is movement with direction and intensity, acting in accordance with divine purpose, Father's creative energy, and your ability to get things accomplished. Ask that purpose in action be revealed. And that is Wise Friend. And again, it's reversed. Reversed, your connection to nature has been severed. It may be that you live in a city of glass, metal and concrete. In your busy life, you may have simply lost touch with the importance nature holds in maintaining your balance and well-being. Make an effort to reconnect. Find even the smallest natural space and quietly give thanks to the planet and all creation for the gifts that fill your life and ability to see beauty everywhere. This comes up a lot, doesn't it? Like connecting to nature. We have to remember that's how we ground ourselves. By going and hugging a tree. By taking a barefoot walk on the grass. Asking God to please ground you. Yeah? That's where your Holy Spirit comes from the ground. Card 4. Intuition is considered a female trait and will connect you directly to the guidance you require to activate the evolution of who you are to be. Becoming receptive to intuition and guidance results in a more integrated personality, one that trusts his or her inner knowing as well as guidance from beyond. And that card is reversed, and it's I'm going to get this wrong. Ecoskedron. You see that word if I'm saying it wrong? 58. Reversed. There are too many facets to the situation. Choices and possibilities overwhelm you. This is a common challenge in modern culture. Try making a list and giving priority to all the things that seem to demand your attention. Decide which must be done and which you can release. Card 5 is Infinity, the God symbol. Birthing and nurturing are female aspects. Each of us is sustained by both giving and receiving love and recognition for our way of being in the world. Ask how you may best nourish yourself and others. Infinity, beyond measure. This card represents the balance of all expressions of consciousness. It is unbroken wholeness in flowering movement. It is both an inner and an outer journey. By pulling this card, you are pulling your attention toward the infinite nature of reality, the possibilities of what exists beyond the known and beyond measure, and are beyond measure. You are beginning to accept that there are dimensions beyond the physical that exist simultaneously with third-dimensional reality. From these parallel realities come information and wisdom that will change the face of your life. As a seeker, you are on the path that will unveil ways you may act in accord with this information. Listen to the wisdom of your heart, for it is compassion and heart wisdom that holds the key to unlocking these mysteries and changing the course of events that would seem to be bringing humankind to the brink of destruction. Each action you take, each thought, each emotion affects the continuum. Act from the place of hope and clarity of intention, knowing that every vibration of love you send into infinity will counter and dissolve anger and violence. Each intention of healing will erase pain. Each vision of an enlightened future will help avert apocalyptic predictions. And there is no reverse for this card, as there is no way to reduce the infinite. Card 6 is compassion. Compassion is the future of our human evolutionary path. By learning to feel compassion in your heart and extend it in deed and word into the world, you are contributing to the planetary shift towards unity. And that card is Metatron's Cube. Community. The geometry of this card is the place at which female and male energies join to create something entirely new. By beginning with the 13 female circles from the fruit of life and connecting every centre with straight male lines, a shape known as Metatron's Cube appears. View this image as the three-dimensional configuration with the shape concentrated on the lines. Concentrate on the lines and see if you can find each of the 5 platonic solids, or cosmic volumes as we like to call them. You can see then how the joining of male and female energies creates substance and form. If you choose this card, you are asked to see how substance and form are working in your life and to view them as aspects of male and female cooperation. Allow this card to represent a time of balancing the yin and yang in your inner life to promote harmony and creativity. This may be your own male and female aspects seen as offering creative solutions to challenges or projects. You will more easily connect with the substance of your inquiry. What form does this outcome take? Metatron's Cube is a metaphor for all problem solving, not only in third-dimensional reality, but in other dimensions as well. This card may also represent the relationship you have with others, and how by joining through substantive action, you form community. Community brings together disparate aspects of humanity, and when held in balance, it creates cohesive whole. Do you feel part of a community? Are the contributions you are making giving life and form, peace and substance, justice and freedom to the community as a whole? There is no reversed aspect to that card. Sacred Geometry cards by Francis Hart. Really like those. Hope you're all staying in, staying safe, staying well. Sending love and light and healing to you all. God bless, and I'll see you again tomorrow.